Is YouTube still a free, honest, fun place to be? Or is it little by little turning into a TV? Hey guys, this is Eve and welcome back. I don't know if this will turn into a rant, honestly, but there were just a few things I felt like mentioning here about some decisions and rules that got implemented by YouTube that I believe not just me, but a lot of other people may not feel entirely happy about. Like, I'm not one of those people that would say, oh, YouTube changed. Why are things not the same? I hate change. Well, look, I do hate change. The introvert in me spoke. But that's not what this is about. I know that a lot of the rules built were kind of like a coping mechanism for the ever-growing views and subscribers of YouTube. And that ever-growing public does look up to YouTube as a place to have fun, educate, and relax. But come on. I had my first channel ever created like 9 years ago with the sole purpose to just watch videos, subscribe to the channels that I love, favorite the videos that I loved and want to watch later, and that was pretty much it. It was all for entertainment purposes. There were some people, YouTubes, like some 9 years ago, that were so fun, so successful, and they made it, and they still are, and people still have heard of them, and a lot of people still watch them. They did great, and they remain the same, and it seems like that's working for them, and they are still watched and liked. However, there are some other YouTubers that naturally decided to follow different directions. They followed some marketing suggestions, they created clothing lines, they created jewelry lines, they did some movies, shows, or just wrote books, or whatever there is out there. And it is absolutely clear and understandable for me that YouTube perhaps cannot be a forever thing for a lot of people, and it's just a way and a channel to get to some other things. That's okay. But when you stop creating quality content, yet still come back once or twice a year and tell your fans that they mean everything to you and that they're your family and they build you and you love making videos, you love being a YouTuber, no. One video a year, completely different from the other 500 that you probably made, does not mean that you still love making videos and that you're still a YouTuber. A video completely staged and shot by a professional crew with a script that was most likely not even written by you doesn't mean that you are a YouTuber. And doesn't mean that you can still relate to your viewers as your friends and your family, and it is kind of ridiculous how you make them feel. Like, I get it, you got a different path now, that's totally normal. But don't go back and say all these things because you kind of resemble a fake television show, and that's not what YouTube is about, and that's not why people watch it. Second thing, what's up with the forced ad? Like, I know, yes, that's how you make money on YouTube, like all the ads and everything, and that's totally cool. I think a lot of us and a lot of the viewers are already okay with that. I usually don't get a lot of ads in my location, and most of them are about just 5 seconds, and you get to skip them easily, like the power is within you. A bit of an inconvenience whatsoever, but if it keeps my favorite YouTubers going, then I'm fine with it. What stuck with me for a very long time was when I was actually traveling a bit to Europe. And because of the difference in my location, I was presented with different types of ads and the different types of ways that they were created and given to me. Watching, or shall I say trying to watch a video, was a complete nightmare. A lot of the ads could not be skipped, and a lot of them were over 20 seconds. You make me sit here, watch an ad that I cannot skip, taking away from my time and from my free will. I don't know, like, what does that look like to you? Any resemblance? You are exploiting my free will, and to kind of an extent that pisses me off just a little teeny tiny bit. Maybe if the ads were a little bit more reasonable and YouTube knew that they're absolutely getting nothing from me if they present me with some 20-second long baby diapers ads that would do nothing whatsoever for me or them except for just really piss me off, I wouldn't be so aggravated. But oh well, I guess nobody really thought of researching on that topic. And I am always a person who is, whenever on Facebook or Instagram or any other social media, when I'm presented with an ad that has nothing to do with me and is not relatable at all, I take the 2 seconds of my life to go into its menu and select that it is not relevant to me, to make sure that I'll never, ever get baby food and baby diaper commercials ever again. Like, this is important for my own existence. But you see, it doesn't get to work everywhere, and I just have to deal with it. And I don't like that. I'm presented with this ad that has nothing to do with me. Again, what does that resemble to you? Television. The third thing is actually this rule that started kind of getting enforced recently, and a lot of even the big YouTubers became quite afraid of it. And I do understand how that would be a problem because for a lot of them, YouTube is now their career, like they don't do anything else and it's very important for this to stick. Like I'm assuming just getting one video demonetized is like a big deal. And that was not to use curse words or disrespectful words or anything like that in your videos. And so many people took that extremely serious because I guess it has been enforced for real and people were losing their videos and their views and were banned and everything. Now, swearing in videos is not my thing really to do myself. Honestly, I just don't think I can pull it off. But I enjoy so much watching some people tell a story, tell a joke, get me excited, get me in that story. Throwing a swear word here and there, but they would just make it so well that it would just add to the story and make it even funnier and so enjoyable. I am an adult now. When I was a kid, I probably have been sheltered by a lot of this stuff. But I waited my time. I'm an adult now. I can enjoy this. I have the right to enjoy this. I go to work every day. I pay bills. Life is hard. I'm not on some baby TV here. You can at least let me watch my favorite YouTubers here on the internet in their full personalities, like enjoying them, using all the words that they really want, but trying so hard not to use certain words or sentences because they would hurt someone else's fragile feelings. Please, all parents of young kids, minors, and underage human beings, you cannot shelter your offspring forever. This is the internet and I would like to enjoy it. If I wanted to list some pretty, beautiful, fake people not using curse words, I would head over to the Disney Channel. And a lot of big YouTubers actually started applying this rule. They started to change. It seems like they no longer have this personality that eventually got them all of the views and all the subscribers and all the people that follow them, and I just don't think that's fair. It's not fair to them, it's not fair to the public that's watching them, and that just, it has to stop. This is not something that would insult people really. It's just that recently people get insulted by everything and we can't shut the world just for these people. I also hate to see this as a viewer. I do YouTube videos, but I am mostly in my daytime just a viewer, and I like to get excited and I want to watch the videos that I want to watch and the people that I initially fell in love with and like their content. I'm also not quite fond of the interestingly put copyright rules and all of that. It is actually something that recently happened to a YouTube friend of mine. Her channel is called Silvo. And the weird thing is that as soon as she just started to gain up some subscribers, some people started showing. They would steal her nickname, her channel name, use it as their own, call themselves in their videos like her with the exact same name. And some of them actually started using some details that she does in her video. And this is not just about where I'm gonna put this pillow, this stuffed animal, actual things that she came up with herself, and it is so obvious that they're stealing it from her. YouTube didn't want to protect her and they said they can't do anything about her. That happened even when somebody stole actual footage, like actual footage, her videos. They took her videos and re-uploaded, and YouTube was also not helpful in this direction. So at the end, it's like this huge platform changes all the time, but it feels like a lot of the time it's not to protect its users and its viewers and its content creators, and when something as big as that happens, there is no one there to help you and you have to figure it out on your own. And I'm guessing this was also pretty stressful because this is something that you have been evolving for years. If you have even like, I don't know, 100 subscribers, you've probably done something good. You got people to stay, you came up with something. And if you have even more subscribers, it's even more likely that you came up with something that's very unique just for you. Now I really got mad when I heard about her case because it's just really not fair. She has this very cute channel about Furbies and toys reviews and all that, and she doesn't deserve that. Can you guess I love Furbies as well, and that I own Furbies? More than one Furbies? Now, if I had to follow the YouTube guidelines and be like this reasonable person, not using curse words and all, but still had to kind of explain the situation and tell these people that have stolen from her, I guess it would have to sound something like this. Seriously, seriously, like this behavior and stealing is okay with you and YouTube, but if I play some popular music somewhere there at the background low in my videos, I'm gonna get banned as well for like being a criminal, I guess. Like YouTube, protect your content creators, the people that are actually working, and a lot of them on an everyday basis to improve and do videos and have viewers. You know, the viewers that you actually exist because of. Do not open doors for thieves. There are a lot more things going on with YouTube that kind of pissed me off, or have pissed me off because something that happened along the way. But if I have to speak about all of them, this video will just be forever. I guess this one's not getting monetized. So these were my top 4 reasons for now for being really aggravated about some of the things that have been happening, and I do not believe that they're useful for the people that actually put their lives in this. And the big YouTubers being bashed about everything they say and having to change the personality that they built. There are some channels that their entire videos are famous and funny just because they curse. And there's nothing wrong with that, really. Support for you, girl. Like, go follow Silvo on her actual real channel that I'm gonna have linked below. I've got to end this now. If you do agree on all of just some of the mentioned topics, you can just leave a comment below and let me know which ones they are. And if something like this ever happened to you, or you just feel annoyed with the same things that I do, please let me know. And have an awesome day. Bye!